Welcome to Ask Lip Golf Live Show. A daily dose of golf every single night right here in my living space, in my studio, my house, my room, and every night, 9:30 p.m. for the entire lockdown period of Singapore. We call it circuit breaker. Those feedback, those reviews has been giving me has been really appreciative. Thank you so much for those that dropped me a review. Those have not done so, please, after the end of the show, go up the same page, Lip Golf on Facebook. There's a review button. Press that and write me a review, okay? And a lot of pros been watching too. I'm glad. Last couple of days, we got a few foreign pros and local pros based in Singapore. They are watching the show. They're logged in. Thank you for supporting, and hopefully we can connect more. I'm going to invite some special guests in on our shows to comment on certain things. Okay, right. So knowledge is key. That's why I'm here, providing you not only golf tips, valuable golf information, golf tips, but also you get the knowledge so that when you get out and practice and improve further, you won't get lost, right? You won't get lost in different method of someone telling you what to do, telling you your mistakes. Again, you got to understand your DNA. What are your mistakes, right? Then you can fix it further, right? Everybody's different. So all these tips are meant for individual who wrote in, who sent me the videos, so I analyze it a little bit deeper. We can go a lot more deeper and looking at the progress. So everybody's different, how you progress. That's why I don't like to have a fixed module. You're going to touch on this, we're going to do this for the next 6 months. What's going to happen if something came up? I mean, work comes first, right? You're going to travel, so everything's gone. So important that you progress along the way, enjoy the process while you're learning. Can be difficult at certain period, but once you understand, and you understand the numbers, you understand what you're doing, it's more positive feedback, right? When you're hitting the ball out, hey, I'm improving. You know you're improving. The numbers tells you you're improving. So it's important that you have the knowledge so you can enjoy the game more and bring your game to the next level. So you can make some money off your buddies, right? That's not watching here. Thank you again for joining. Now today, those of you who are joining, we start from now, I'm going to let you know. Take note on this. I'm sure you've seen this today or even yesterday. It's been circulating around. Those have not watched it? Oh my goodness. Bear in mind you're watching a mirror image. This is live from Facebook. I'm using my mirror image. I gotta see myself when I'm talking to you. Alright? So what's the rule in this situation? Okay? So what's the rule in this situation, fellas? What do you think? Put that in your comment. If you know the rules well, doesn't matter, fun, whatever, good actual rules, doesn't matter. If you know the rules, put it in there, tell me what's happening. Alright? If you know the rules number, put it in there too. It's in the rule book. Let's do the warming up straight and we'll get back to you. Alright? You ready for some warm up now? Okay, let's go. Up in the air, hands in the air. Just get round circle, round the 10. Oh, that was awesome. I'm feeling good. All warmed up, ready to tee it up, right? Thanks for teeing up with me every night, 9:30, Ask Lip Golf live show. Now I'm going to tee up. Let's get ready, right? Okay, I'm going to tee up with impact bag. Alright, let's get a little fitness going. I'm going to press it first. Again, you can use a haversack. Put some heavy stuff in there. I got my GC quad in there right away. Get it heavy. Load it on. Okay, nice and heavy. If you don't have anything, you can hold it against a wall or next to your door. Put it in there. Okay, just maybe put a towel in there too so it won't get slippery. And just push. Okay, you can do that. Easy. You don't need a bag actually. Or you put your golf bag. You have a golf bag, right? Remember, lay your golf bag down. Keep the weight, keep all the clubs in there, so they can push the back of the bag. All right. can do that as well. Alright, ready? Let's get down into it. Ready, go. Impact, slow motion. Impact position, your weight's forward to the left. Okay, knees kicking in, remember I talked about that. Okay, kick it in, bend, left knee extended. Okay, boom, that's the impact position. Of course, arm straight, right elbow bend, tucked in. Still very close to the body, and it's in front of the body. It's right in front of my almost center or slightly left chest. That's my impact position. Okay, for irons. Once you get there, give it a little push. There we go. If it's heavy enough, you can see the shaft bend, right? See that? Pushing it, right? Keeping the arm straight. I'm pushing it in my hips. Feel your legs, your muscles right here. Your core muscles all fire up from the legs up, bottoms up, and then pushing it. You can feel all my muscles here. Everything's working. All 7 groups of muscles. But again, remember, do it both sides, yeah? Want to get both sides of your muscles, otherwise you have one side stronger than the other. Doesn't work. You want both sides to fire together. Well, get a little push. Whew, that was a 10-second push. Let's do another 10-second, okay? You ready? Impact position. Boom. Knee bend, left straight, and fire. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Once you get fire up, although without the back, still heavy, yeah? Still heavy stuff in there. Okay? Oops. Maybe a little too loud for downstairs. Watch now how powerful it is now in impact position. Right there, right? Right there. Here we go. Push it so easy now. Okay, remember when you push it, do not use the upper half and going this way. Okay? That's not good. This is what you don't want to do. Shoulder doesn't come up. Okay, you're going down this impact position. Then you push it from there. Okay, push it from hips, right here. Okay, the head stays. Keep the head same position and you stay and go that way. So do not use this. That's how we do it. Watch it one more time. Get to the impact position. Set the impact position right here. 1, 2, 3. Push it forward. All right. So that's the way to do it. Get fit, get your golf muscles going, and push it. That's where you get your contact. Those who are just joining in, haha, you probably watched this before. Okay, crocodile, the golf ball on top of it. Right? I'm not sure who placed it there or actually went there by itself, but it's a great photo right here. I'm sure you've seen it circulating today. Great picture to look at. Right? So the question is, what's the rule in this situation, fellas? What's the rule? So, I won't tell you yet. Our rule specialist is in the house. I won't tell you who it is until later on. Please type in, what's the rule in this situation? Okay? Put it in there. Let's have some fun about it. Okay? On a crocodile. Nobody would like to play it, right? You'd be famous. Yeah? Famous for what? I don't know. You'd be very famous if you play it. Alright, let's get my GC quad back in the side. Alright, ready for push up? Let's go, down. Let's go 10. Quick one. 1, 2. Yeah. Whew. Oh, man, that was good. Are you enjoying it? Remember, you just need to do it every single day. Okay? A little bit every day. This will increase it. Big difference, guys. Big difference. Keep your fitness going. By the time you head out, bam! You're going to hit a mile with the ball with lots of control because all your core are strong now. Front and back all firing together. Right? Let's go to the hips. Boom. Lower half. You're going to feel your lower half so strong. Our super rules man. This guy is amazing. Even for many years. He's always been the rules man for God knows. He has a single handicapper before. I'm not sure now, CC. I'm not sure what's your. Oh, mention the name right. what's your handicap now. But he's also the vice president for Malaysian Golf Association. Okay, very well respected. He was at, I'm not mistaken, was last year at the Open Championship. He was officiating as the rules person at the Open Championship. The driver. I'm sure all of you were waiting for this, right? Rarely I've been talking about a driver because not enough space in here to start with. But I'm going to explain to you something that's very simple. You can try to experiment. Again, you got to search for what's suitable for you. There's so many combinations you can do it, so many ways to skin a cat. Don't just search blindly online or whatever it is if you're not sure. You got to find out what went wrong first. After logging in with me, logging down with me until 1st of June, you should have pretty good information, idea about the numbers that you should be generating. Inside out, outside in, attacking angle, all those things, right? So once you get those information right, you're out there and not shooting blinds. Oh, okay, I'm feeling that I know I'm shallow, I should be coming inside out, hitting on the top, so you can fix yourself, you can improve yourself better. And if you want to search for information, you can search for the right information. Again, if you're not sure, send your videos in to me, 981-55773. You can send it on Messenger, on WhatsApp as well. Once you send it in, I will review it. We'll do it live here on analysis, and it'll probably give you more detail on top of that too. And every tip is meant for you if you write in. I try to get generic. I'll explain to you what are the things that all of you viewers can use it, can understand and their knowledge. But again, it may not fix everybody with the same way. Okay? It's meant for you only. Everybody is different once you understand your DNA. Okay, let's get into this. Now, this is a TaylorMade SimMax. Again, you're using a mirror image. Okay, it's a selfie mode right now on a live. I'll be flipped over on my Yahoo. When I load it up later on, you'll see the edited version, not the full version, but edited version. Yeah, you want to see the full version? You gotta be here. Okay, Flip Golf, and make sure all of you click that review button. Go into review, drop me a review. Okay, just drop me one review each. I would totally appreciate that. Okay, so the review page. Okay, so with SimMax, now most clubs, modern clubs, comes with adjustability. Okay, at least we call it the FCT. Yeah, FCT right here. See that screw? Okay, so most of the club has this now. You can adjust. Most technology. If you don't have it, I mean, those guys who are buying new clubs, you'll make sure you are properly fitted. Okay, properly fitted with numbers. Driving numbers, okay, test different shafts, flexibility and everything, properly fitted, then you won't need to adjust much. Okay, the variances will be lesser. If you're not, you're pulling off the shelf and not sure what to do, it may not suit you, okay? And you can't adjust anymore the moment you buy it. Just like our old clubs when I grew up last time, handed down, or my dad hardly bought me a new club. It's all hand down from all the top pros in the region, in Perak State back then. Okay, he'll pass the club to my dad. I said, this is for your son, and he'll play with it. All right. So those days, even before this, still talking about 10, 15 years ago, there's not much adjustability on that. You don't have that FCT, so you're stuck with it. Once you get it, you're stuck with it. But now, every single club, almost every modern club, top brands will come with that FCT. One second, let me grab my wrench. Okay, and if you buy second hand, it comes with a wrench. It should come with a wrench, otherwise you can buy that separately, or just look for me. I may have some spare and give it to you. Okay, no issues. So this is the wrench that comes with it. So if you see it clearly, okay. Now this wrench is pretty standard. FCT for all the top brands, for most of the top brands, except one. I'm not sure which brand. I wouldn't say anything. No brand mentioned. But there's only one brand I couldn't use it. But otherwise, the top brands in the world, you can use that as well. Okay, you can plug it in. You can lose it up. Okay, you can do it. All right, it's adjustable. Now, first thing, when you adjust, if you don't know how to adjust, find someone who does, okay, your friends or wherever it is. But why you want to adjust, you got to know about your club first. Do some research, go to Google, type in the brand name and the model name. Okay, so let's say this one, right? TaylorMade SimMax settings. Okay, settings chart, settings or settings chart. So you should see the chart telling you where to adjust. Most brands will have that. Okay, the settings will FCT. So you need to understand, once you understand that, because the dynamics are slightly different. Loft, mainly this adjustment is for your loft. Okay, just for your loft. This is called the loft. Okay, the angle of your loft. You can adjust higher or lower. Okay, and adjust to be more left bias or right bias, so the club's going to shut more or open more. Okay. Thirdly, you can also go toe up. Okay. Let's go lie angle toe up. So by doing that, you can adjust the ball flight. That's amazing, right? So the club does that for you. That's why you're paying premium price for the top brands, top models, because you can adjust to that. So let's say you bought a shaft, you think it's within your range, okay, but when you come back to the range and start hitting, or maybe you improve after 6 months, right? So your ball starts to fade, starts to draw, right? And you want to hit it straighter, or you start to get a little strong draws, little strong cuts. So all you need to do is adjust the face, okay? You can adjust the club face to suit those ball flights, straighten up a lot more. You can do that by adjusting the loft, all right? Now if your ball is too low, you want to launch, you can loft it up. You want too high, ballooning, you can loft it down. Okay, again, but you must understand the numbers first, which I'll teach you next lesson, okay, on the club data on the woods. We touch on the irons, but we're going to review that, and we're going to touch on the woods, okay, all the driver, mainly drivers. Makes a lot of difference on the impact position. Makes a lot of difference. Now when you adjust something, okay, on the driver, always put it down the ground or put it on top of your toe. See that? Okay, on top of your foot, put it down so they won't get dirty. Sometimes the ground's dirty. Never put down the grass. Okay, you don't want to get it wet. Alright, then you put left hand on. If you're right-hander, you put left hand on top. Remember, mirror image. Okay, hand on top, press it down, keep the pressure on, hold it on, and use this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and you open up like that. That's to me, that's a perfect position. I've been doing that for years. The moment the first FCT came out with a TaylorMade, I can't remember. I believe it's R9. R9 was the first one. R7 was more here, the weights, and R9. Yeah? FCT came up from there. R9, R1, R11. So once you loosen up, okay, you should be able to move it a little bit. Now you put your hands, you can't take it out yet, still a little locked. Okay, so what you do is, see that? You hold it from the bottom, keep it on the feet, this one on top, then you stretch a little bit. See that? Keep that pinky on the shaft, and you push it up. Start to loosen now. Give some pressure up while you're doing this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Stop. Okay, it's taken up. And remember, always put it back and lock it. So that's how the head's been switched. You can change shaft, easy nowadays. Okay, I do that a lot with my students because I change club. I have spare shafts from my old demos as well. So sometimes they're more suitable to some lighter, some stiffer, or whatever shaft. So I can help them with my spare shafts that I can swap with them, and at least the game going well, right? It's my demo club for students to use. So no biggie for me. So sometimes I do that too. So when I put it back, now you can see here. See clearly? Yeah, it's in reverse, by the way. Okay, that's lower, that's higher. Okay, and that's standard at the side. This is standard, this is higher. Loft wise, that's lower. So the loft is changed. Okay, you're changing the loft right there. But at the same time, you look at the top, you're plus minus the loft. Okay, plus 2 and then got the line go right here. Okay, got the line go right here. Line means if when you put that, it's going to go opposite. So if you're not sure, don't touch it. I'll help you do it. Okay. So when I put this in, instead of standard, what I did was, because I'm pretty much a hooker. My right hand being a tennis player, my right hand is really strong. I shut the face a lot on the way through. That's where my power is. So I gotta have a club that's stiff enough to hold the head through impact. At the same time, I open up the face as much as I can. This is pretty much close to a 2-degree open, and I lower it. So because I need to open the face. Now this is key. When you buy new drivers, those intermediate players are the beginners. You might not know, but intermediate player, if you buy a driver, understand where your shots first. Chances are, if you slice a lot, so you need to shut the face, right? Shutting the face meaning you loft up. Remember, loft up. You add loft to the face, then the club is shut. It's opposite from what you see here. Okay, I know most of you think that. Okay, you shut the face. Right? You shut the face, it's gonna go loft, lesser loft. Open the face, it's gonna go more loft. Right? Right? That doesn't work. Okay, shut face close. That's physically doing that. Okay, but in terms of FCT, it's opposite. So you loft up to go left bias, you loft down to go open, to go right bias. Understand? Okay, make sure you get that right. Very important. So if you're a slicer, you want to get a shut face. That's why some club comes with D type. TaylorMade has that D type. D type driver means draw bias, draw type. That's why it comes with even more shut than standard. Okay, so standard is a square. If I loft down, I'm opening up the face. If I loft up, I'm shutting the face. So for me, I'm a hooker. I'm going left. I need to open up the face. So I need to loft down. So when I loft it down, face open, then when I hit the ball, I get squared up. Fixed. Right? Use the club, use the technology to help you hit the ball straighter. That's my DNA. You want me to hit it slower, I got to sacrifice my speed. My right hand is very powerful, always overtaking my left. Very hard. Right? But if I find the right club, the right shaft, okay, and I get the right adjustments, perfect. That's the reason why I got a 10.5. So, golfers out there, remember, I told you just now, if you are slicers, if you slice the ball a lot, you would like to get a D type that's shut first, whatever loft you have, okay? Loft wise depend individual. You're hitting up too high, you're hitting up too low, you can buy the 9 degree or 9.5, then you have the 10.5 or 11 degrees, okay? Depending what brand you have. So for slices, you want to shut it, so you're gonna loft up, right? So get the lowest loft that you can find. If it comes with 9, 9.5, take the 9, 9.5. Although it may seem low for you, you want to be around 10, 10.5, but because you're going to loft up, okay, understand that? Once you loft up, you shut the face. Give it room for lofting up. So your club, your club face will square up more instead of open at true impact. Even though it's coming outside in wherever it is, if the club squared up, you wouldn't slice too much. Again, that's use the technology to help you. Don't just go out there, pull out from the shelf and hit it. So those without FCT, you can't do much. Okay, you got to find the right shaft to fit you, or physically you shut it. So slicers out there, get the low loft up, okay, and shut the face. Got it? If you hook the ball, your balls keep going left, you want to open back up, okay, using the club without changing the swing. That's without seeing your swing. You want to square it up, you get a higher loft and loft down, open back up, just like me. So I got 10.5, I lofted down 2 degrees. So I'm 8.5 degrees, which is perfect, enough for me, right? Perfect. So once you put it back on my foot again, top of my toe, hold it down. Okay, now this is what you need to hear. It doesn't matter what brand, at least a click. But I would always like to have double click. Tight, 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 and go pop, pop. Get 2 clicks. Make sure you lock it in. 1 click, yeah, some clubs might be alright. But I like to have 2 clicks. So once you get 2 clicks, you are going to fix that. So hopefully that information is very important to you next time you buy a club. Don't just go online, oh, that's cheap, and buy that. Then we talk about the shaft another day. We've got plenty of time and plenty of days to talk about. Okay, I'm going to share with you what I think about shaft. So you have some kind of it's Amazon out there for shafts. It's Amazon out there even for club head. But at least you have some kind of information to look for. What grammage suits you based on your swing speed, and the flexibility comes with the grammage, and that you narrow down the range to certain flex. All right. Hope you enjoy this session here. Man, time flies. 10:18. Oh, let's get back to the rules first. All right, CC Boo, thank you. Guys, it's in there, CC Boo. Let's post it. 16.2 B, free relief. Find the nearest point of complete relief. Okay, find the nearest point of complete relief and drop a ball within 1 club length. That's where you want to be. Okay, now player who do not have to use the original ball, just substitute. Okay, substitute it with a new ball without penalty. Yay! So again, you don't have to try to pick up the ball. Okay, you see it there, it's close enough. Guys, don't go near that animal. Thank you, CC. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. That's the rule 16. By the way, all of you golfers out there, download the app. It's very useful and no argument on the golf course. You can search the rules very simply, but you must find a keyword. Yeah, R and A, Royal and St. Andrews. Okay, R and A, rules of golf. All right. So you download that app. It's gonna look like this. Give me 1 second. I'll load it up for you. R and A, D R N A actually. Okay, that's how the app looks like under D R N A, the RNA. So that's the new app. It's the latest app. All the new rules are in there as well. The old one, if you have the old one, I think this is 2016, 2018. Delete that. It's gone. This is the new one. Okay, download that app. Go into the app. There's a search button. You can type in all the rules. Let's say today, you saw the crocodile. Dangerous, right? Just put the word dangerous in there. Boom. Rules is out there for you. Okay? So the rule spells out as, when the ball is anywhere except penalty area, the player may take relief under Rule 16.1b, C, and D, depending on whether the ball is in the general area, in the bunker, or on a putting green. So basically the rules says there's two situations. Okay guys, thank you CC for spelling out the details. Yeah, it's a free relief, yes, but the two kinds of relief. One is if the crocodile is in the hazard, depending where the stakes are. Okay, the stakes, you have some grass area and the crocodile is really near your ball, but your ball is in the hazard. Okay, you can drop, but the drop back in the hazard. Nearest point relief, find the nearest point. I would go quite far away. Again, not nearer to the hole. Go away from the crocodile, not nearer to the hole. Okay, but stay in the hazard. You must be inside the stake. Find a place where you can drop inside the stake. Play from there. No penalty. Of course, you can also take a penalty drop, treat it like a hazard. That's separate. You can take that as well. But if the crocodile or the ball it's in play, it's not in the hazard, then you can just take a relief anywhere closest to the crocodile, but safety measures, yeah, away from it. Take a drop and play from there. Got it? So there are two situations. Review one more time. In the hazard, you have to drop back in the hazard. If it's outside the hazard, then you can drop outside the hazard to drop back in it. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow night. It's a date. Golf never stop. Love you.